What's good? Y'all know who it is. Y'all know what it is. It's your boy Matthew Shack, live here in Los Angeles. Welcome to Matthew Shack Unfiltered. First things first, salute to the Unfiltered Nation. Salute to the Unfiltered fam. Salute to the Mod Squad. Salute to the goons in the chat. Run the lights up, man. Walk in the house. Turn on the lights, man. Turn on the strobe lights. Hit that like button. Make sure everything is copacetic on that, man. Last but not least, man, as always, man, keep them likes at 50% and tip your bartender, dog. What's going on with you guys, man? I just walked into the house, man. I just literally got home. I've been gone since when did I leave here? Man, like sometime this afternoon, dog. And we got this NBA All-Star traffic. NBA All-Star weekend is here in Los Angeles, and it is crazy. So I just walked in the door, man. I figured I'd come in and chop it up with you guys, man. Had some breaking news that was, earlier in the day. Looked like the Raiders and new head coach Clint Kubiak has hired an assistant coach by the name of Mike McCoy. And some of you guys may be familiar with Mike McCoy. That may sound familiar to you, and some of you guys may not. And we're going to discuss it and the ramifications of his hiring and why he is hired. And we'll also be talking about the incumbent interview of Rob Leonard to be our defensive coordinator and what that means in regards to our defense and how that's all planning out. So first things first, man, salute to you guys, man. Please put a 1 in the chat. Let me know that everything is clear. You can hear me. Everything seems to be clear and concise. And then put a 2 in the chat if it isn't. All right, we'll see if we can adjust that, make sure everything's good. So yeah, man, there's a lot of you guys that thanks, Yvonne, for the $9.99 dono. You know you're going to be read first, taking care of your boy. Let's talk about the Mike McCoy hire. Some of you guys may not really be familiar with Mike McCoy, or you might not remember who Mike McCoy is and why he has been hired. Well, Mike McCoy, man, is a former head coach. He coached the Chargers back in I think he was coach of from 2012 to 2016. He was the head coach of the Chargers when we were back in Oakland. We played him a lot, and he's also was the interim head coach in Tennessee this year after they fired Tennessee fired their coach Callahan down there. So he was the interim coach. He went 2-9, wound up not keeping the job with Cam Miller and Cam Ward and those guys. And he is a what they would call an industry veteran. He's been offensive coordinator at a couple of other locations. He's been a head coach once. He's been assistants quite a bit, and now he's with the Las Vegas Raiders on Clint Kubiak's staff. All right, so let me go ahead and explain. Salute to everybody on the chat. I'll get to you guys. Please continue to hit that like button and continue to take care of your boy, man. So as far as Mike McCoy, man, because, at the end of the day, it's about, you guys are going to want to know what I think about it. So there is a few people that are kind of upset about it because they're saying, oh, well, he's a Charger. He was the Chargers coach. All right. Head coach. That was the only time he's been a head coach. He's been assistant and OCs a lot. Here's the thing, you guys. You can't get excited about Clint Kubiak being the head coach of the Las Vegas Raiders when he's never been a head coach before. He's never been a head coach before. He's been offensive coordinator before. He's been all these other positions that he's never been head coach. And when you have a rookie head coach, you got to have somebody there to show him the ropes and show him how to be a head coach in the National Football League. A lot of you guys think that it's plug and play. It's not plug and play, bro. There's a whole different skill set. There's a whole bunch of other things you got to do. When you're just used to handling one thing, I'm in charge of the offense, or I'm in charge of the defense. I don't oversee everything that's going on. You need somebody to walk you through the process, man. Where for all the people um, criticizing Antonio Pierce when he came in as a rookie head coach and had never coached in his life, and he was bringing in, all the people that he was bringing in, to help him out, to be, assistant coaches, along with Marvin Lewis, who's coming in as assistant coach, and Tom Coughlin, those guys that were coming in. A lot of you casual Raider fans were talking, were complaining. Oh, we're bringing in Bengals. Oh, we're bringing in Giants. Oh, we're bringing in this, that, and the other. Dude, this is the National Football League, man. This is the top of this is the creme de la creme. This is the top of the totem pole. There is no football or league bigger than the NFL, dog. You got to have somebody to walk you through the process. Okay, when Antonio Pierce was a rookie, he had what was called a vet. It happens in all sports, all team sports. In basketball, football, you have a vet who you are assigned to. And that vet is supposed to show you the ropes, supposed to show you how the NBA works, the NFL works, Major League Baseball works, National Hockey League works. And they're supposed to, be a mentor to you, to show you this is what we do for practices. This is what is expected. This is where this is going. This is when you pay your bills. This is when you have time to do the family thing. This is that. Be here at this time, and walk you through the process. You can't expect Clint Kubiak to come in there with the Raiders and not have somebody to show him what to do, not show him how to be an NFL coach. All right. So it doesn't matter where he was before. What matters is that he's going to be able to show him what he needs to do. All right. And if that didn't happen, you wouldn't want Clint Kubiak to be your coach after week 1 or 2. You'd be ready to fire him because you wouldn't understand that he doesn't understand all the other stuff. He has to be in charge of every moving part of the football team. Every moving part is on Clint Kubiak's watch, not just the offense. It is now the offense, the defense, the special teams, the practice squad, coordinated an entire practice. Not coaches telling us that we're going to do the offensive, part of the practice at this time to this time, film studies at this time to this time. No, you're the man. You're the person that's in charge of when the meetings are going to be. What are we doing? How long is that going to be? What drills are we doing? You oversee it all. He does not have the expertise to do that just coming in. All right. He's never done it before. All right. So hiring an assistant coach, a veteran, somebody who knows the ropes, is imperative for his success. Okay. Doesn't mean that he's going to come in and, tell him this, that, and the third. He could, he could be an advisor. But the bottom line is, you can't expect Clint Kubiak to come in there and be a head coach when he's never been one. All right, he doesn't have any idea how to do it. You can see something all you want to. Okay, it's just like anything else, man. You cats out there that might have a CDL, where you learn how to drive an 18-wheeler and all that. Man, just because you seen somebody driving, when you get behind that wheel and you got to deal with trying to shift and do all of that stuff and pay attention and the blind spots on the rig and all that stuff, that's something, man, you got to be trained to do, man. You don't get to just get in there and say I could do it, and next thing you know, man, you got an 18-pound car pile up on the freeway. Okay, so for all you guys out there that are running it, you need to understand, man, if you want Clint Kubiak to be successful, Clint Kubiak needs to have somebody to help him learn how to be a head coach. All right, because he does not know how to do that. All right. Second of all, that's not even outside of him having somebody to show him what he needs to do. I don't foresee Mike McCoy doing anything offensively. I don't think he could be, but he still need an offensive coordinator. This is somebody who's basically an assistant. Hey man, hey coach, we have to make sure that we're doing this. Hey coach, we have to make sure we're doing that. NFL mandates. You don't want to be getting suspended. You don't want to have no fines coming because you did practices at the wrong time. You have all these things with the NFLPA, all these things that you can't double practice. You can't do this. You can't do that. You got to give them a certain amount of breaks. You got to give them a certain amount of this and a certain amount of that. And all it takes is for you to go over something and miss something, or overdo something, or go a little too long. Next thing you know, you're getting penalized. All right. So it's a cool hire. To me, it's not really a big deal, but a lot of you guys, it is. To me, it's not. Okay. In regards to Rob Leonard, that is a very good situation if you are a member of Raider Nation that wants to retain the services of Max Crosby. Rob Leonard interviewing for the defensive coordinator position is a good thing. Okay. Max has a very good relationship with Rob Leonard. Rob Leonard is somebody who Max trusts, who believes in and this, that, and the other. And if you don't believe, if you're still on the fence, or you still running around here, breathing in whatever a hater is blowing in your face, a Raider hater's blowing smoke in your face, and you're inhaling it because that's just you, I think it's a pretty good indication that Rob Leonard is definitely a Max Crosby guy. Okay? He's not a big name. He's never been a DC before. But he definitely understands and has a relationship with Max. So that's just another thing to show that Max ain't going nowhere if we're trying to get him somebody that he can play under. Based on what Rob Leonard, from what I've gathered, Rob Leonard is a guy who he's very well respected on the defensive side of the ball. He's a guy that they feel that he should have gotten his chance already, and he was under Patrick Graham. Okay, he's under PG. PG's gone to the Steelers, but he was under PG. All right. I guess we're gonna find out what happens. It's just an interview at this point. It's not guaranteed, but a lot of the names that we have discussed over here in regards to being a defensive coordinator, you're talking about the possibility of getting his name. I always be forgetting getting his name out there out of Cleveland, man. I always be forgetting his name. But landing him, somebody put it down real quick, man, because I can't think of his name at this particular juncture. Him or getting Chris Shula, Schwartz, Jim Schwartz. Thank you. I always forget that, bro, because I be thinking about his first name. Jim Schwartz. That is a long shot. Jim Schwartz is a long shot. And let me explain again for those of you guys that may have forgotten why. Jim Schwartz right now is without question probably the number one defensive candidate that if we can land him, that's what we would get. We would love to have. But unfortunately, Jim Schwartz is still under contract with the Browns. Even though he resigned, they still retain 2 years on his contract. And unlike a regular head coach, Jim Schwartz cannot be traded for. You cannot provide compensation for an assistant. You can't do a Sean Payton trade. You can't do a John Gruden trade. You can't do that with assistants. Okay? He would have to be formally let go. I don't know how that would happen. But it seems like the Browns want to keep him away from everybody and pay his salary and just keep him there collecting a check. All right? Even though he resigned, they're not letting him go. They're not giving him a free reign to run around. Okay? So hey man, it's just like workman's comp. Hey man, you don't be rock climbing, man, when you claim that you got a bum foot, bruh. Like, we're paying you to sit your tail down. All right? So that seems to be a long shot. If it can happen, beautiful, but it's not. We don't have a lot of time. We don't have time to sit back and wait, bro. Everybody else is solidified. Everybody else got their stuff popping. Everybody else got their coaching staff. Raiders, it was the last team to get a coach. 32 teams. Guess who was the 32nd team to get a coach? Raiders. We don't have time while everybody else is already in their off-season preparation. We don't have an OC. We don't have a DC. We don't have a special teams coordinator. Okay? We have a we behind, bruh. We don't have time to wait to see if the Browns are gonna let this man go. All right, we got to get moving. All right. As far as scheme is concerned, the good thing about Jim Schwartz is that Jim Schwartz does have some type of background, with schemes that have been ran in the past. He's also from the Mike Shanahan coaching tree. He was back there. He was actually on the team. I think he was the third string quarterback behind John Elway and Clint's father, Gary Kubiak. So Mike McCoy has a relationship with the Kubiak family. They have that Mike Shanahan coaching tree. They have that Gary Kubiak coaching tree. And so it's pretty much somebody that he's, uncle or whatnot can be considered along those lines, and somebody who he understands knows, the hierarchy when that's going. So as far as Rob Leonard is concerned, Rob Leonard is very well versed with Mike McDonald, who's the head coach who won the Super Bowl with the Seattle Seahawks. So he would be bringing in that playbook, or knowing how that runs as well, plus the relationship with Max. So we could possibly have some nuances from that dark side defense that won the Super Bowl 4 days ago. Okay, so as far as I'm concerned, man, all these moves that's happened, the only real move is really Mike McCoy. Necessary. The guy has to have somebody there to show him what to do, man. It is what it is. Okay, he's like, hey, man, you go to work. Hey, Clint, coming into work, bro. We gonna have you. We're gonna have you on the propane pumps. You're gonna be working with Lonnie. Lonnie gonna show you what it is you need to do. You just don't get to start turning knobs and lighting cigarettes. No, this is what we do. This is how we do it. You need somebody to show him how to run them propane tanks. That's what Mike McCoy. It's all these Mike Mix, Mike McDonald, Mike McCarthy, Mike McCoy. Starts getting mixed up. All these Mike Mix. Too many of them. But with that being said, I definitely I'm not looking at this as a big deal. I'm looking at this as somebody that's going to show him the ropes. It is what it is. If he can come in and do a little something, so be it. And in regards to Rob Leonard, we will see. It's just the beginning thing, but we need to get rolling, man. We don't got time to sit around here dragging our feet. We got to get ready, man. Okay? We got to get ready. It is already, mid-February. Okay? The draft is probably legitimately 2 months away. We're probably about 60 days away from the draft, to be honest. We don't got time. We need to start understanding what we need. We need to know what schemes we're running. We need to know what offensive sets we're going to be doing, who's going to be helping us, who's the quarterback's coach, all those rooms, wide receiver room, running back room. We got a linebackers coach, O-line coach, D-line coach, secondaries coach, special teams coach. We don't even got that yet. Okay? So we got to get moving, man. I know you guys are like, you want to, take your time and see whether or not we can get Schwartz or not, but it's not looking good. It's not looking good, bro. I mean, the Browns have no reason to help nobody, bro. It is what it is. Okay? So we will definitely find out what's going on in the future, but salute to Mike McCoy, man. I do remember when we were playing against him, when we were still in Oakland, and Mike McCoy's an all right coach. He wasn't nobody that was, that I was overly impressed with. So just to let you guys know the hierarchy, it went Mike McCarthy, and then remember when you had Lynn, the black head coach for the Chargers for a few years, and then you had what's his face, bruh? Okay, Staley, Brandon Staley, then you had him. Okay, so uh, talking about possibly about 10 years ago when he was the coach. So that's what we got. You guys, please put down your questions. I'm willing to answer any questions that you may have. But as far as Rob Leonard is concerned, for all you naysayers out there, and for all you people that want to believe every rumor that comes across your screen on your iPad, iPhone, or whatever it is you're on, your Android or whatever you are on, grandmama's phone because you don't have your own. The Rob Leonard interview pretty much shows, hey Max, we're about to interview one of your boys, bruh. Like I keep telling you, man, don't be listening to nobody who ain't a Raider, bruh. And even if they are a Raider, you better check the hoe facts because they could be telling you some hoe shit. All right, let me read your questions right quick, bro. All right, man, just out here chilling. See what you guys got. First and foremost, man, my girl Yvonne Holland with the $9.99 dono. Matthew, you are busy with Raider news. Looking forward to hearing your thoughts on this one. I appreciate that. Like I said, I just want us to hurry up and solidify. I mean, we need to move. We don't have time to wait, man. We don't got time to be kicking tires. All right. The NFL, you don't need to have your enemies, and everybody in the league is our enemy. We don't need to have all 31 teams ahead of us. We're behind. Okay, we're the little straggler that's behind, bro. Like, man, they talking about closing the doors, bro. Come get moving, man. Get the lead out. Get the lead out, man. And that's what happens when you decide to hire the coach of the last team standing. The standing was you hired their OC, the last person standing, and you couldn't do that till after the Super Bowl. Everybody else is weeks ahead of you. Weeks. Then he had to do that, come into the press conference, fly all the way back to Washington, do the parade yesterday, and then fly all the way back. And then hire an assistant to help him figure out how to hire everybody else. These are the type of things that happen, man. We're being stagnated by taking our sweet ass time. I'm getting to the point where I'm like, hey man, we may just have to get who we can get and get ready. We got too much going on. We got the draft coming up. We got to figure out what we're doing. All right. We got all these free agents. We got to figure out what we're doing. Who fits the bill? We got 24 free agents. We got the first pick of the draft. We got 90-something million under the cap. We still got Geno under contract. We still got Jeremy Chin under contract. We don't got a DC, a OC, a STC. Come on, bruh. This is an assistant coach. This is nothing that's covering anything else. That's just, yo, man, oversee and help him do his job. That's pretty much it. Nah, Clint. Can't do that. You need to do it this way. That's all he's there to do. Be an assistant. Okay? We need to get everybody else locked in. So that's the way I feel about it. But thank you, Yvonne. Appreciate you. Let me read you guys' questions, man. Okay? Let's get this popping, see what we got going on. Ask me whatever you want to ask me. That's what I'm here for. Unknown Raider guy, what's going on? Big Dog Clean Beans, what's going on, man? Salute to you. All right, salute Clean Bizzle. What's happening? Isaiah Butler, what's up? What's going on, IB? How you feeling today? Okay, how's everything going, bro? All right. Okay, straight up Daniel Berry Sports. Happy Thursday. Yeah, man, happy Thursday. I don't know if you guys get Monday off, but it's going to be a 3-day weekend around here. In the NBA, everything's popping. Everything's popping, bro. They're all over the place. Yeah, I'm seeing all kinds of people filming everything. The basketball court down the street, man, they look like they're either filming a Foot Locker commercial. They've been out there for like 3 or 4 days, bro. Okay, looks like they're filming a Foot Locker commercial or some type of Nike or something. Okay, so they're here. All kinds of people running around. Yeah, tonight's the last game for the NBA until the All-Star break, and it's barbecue chicken. Okay, all right, man. What's going on, Whittington Thomas? What's happening, big dog? Luis, what's going on? What's happening, big dog? All right, man. Just here watching Netflix. They have every single Bond movie on Netflix. Oh, that's off the chain. I guess I'll be doing that tonight. Hey, man, you know me. I love a good Bond movie, especially if Sean Connery's in it. I could watch that all day. All right, on a loop. All right, man. Bernardo Turner in the house. What's going on, big dog? What's happening? Bill Holloway driving to work and listening. Hey, Bill, what's happening? What's happening, dog? Hey, man, I haven't had no cigar in a couple of days because I've been out here late and it's cold. And the longer I'm out here, the colder I get. So guess what? It won't be no cigar, man. I ain't gonna be smoking outside in the cold. I ain't doing it. Okay? Even though the wife did say, we need to get you a heating setup out here, trying to get me one of them heat lamp things that have to, when you go to the damn restaurant, she talking about that. I'm like, yeah. She talking about it. That means she'll be paying for it because she mentioned it. So hey, it is what it is. Hey. All right, Big Daddy Murder. What's going on, Big Murder? Big Murd. What's going on, Big Murd? Hey man, what's happening with you? Okay. Edgar Teasy in the house. Whittington Teasy in the house. I see those ones. Miss Pamela. What's up, Pamela? All right, man. Appreciate you guys. All right, man. All right, man. Thanks for the donation. You guys. Gilbert, what's going on? All right, man. Lloyd Lizzle. What's up, Lloyd Lizzle? Say, what up, Shaq? Need to get caught up in getting my butt kicked by the flu. Oh, man, dog. Ain't nothing worse than that, bro. That flu make you feel like you got into a fight. And you know damn well, Lloyd Lizzle, you can throw them things, bro. You throw them paws, but you looking like you got your ass whooped by the flu. The flu beating your ass. Now, I don't give a damn how tough you are. The flu is kicking your ass. Yeah, that's guaranteed. You might be tough, but you ain't tougher than that damn flu. Yeah, you better use your name and Lloyd lay your ass down till you feel better, bro. Okay, man. Salute to my boy Lloyd Lay. All right. Hey, I'm telling you, being sick when you get older, bro, that shit you do not snap back fast, bro. You just don't. It's like, man, shit. It's been 2 weeks. I still coughing up that yellow stuff. Like, nah. Man, this isn't what I like to do. Yeah, don't be coughing. Hey, Lloyd Lay. Hey, I ain't gonna even hold you. I was at the bank yesterday, man. And this lady coughed into her arm. One of them little hacker smoker type coughs and shit. I literally backed up about another 10 feet, bruh. Even though she coughed into her, it sounded like her whole lung fell out, bruh. Okay, I'm like, I'm not taking no chances. Yeah, we don't got masks no more, but shit. If you're coughing like that, you need to go see a specialist. Hell no, that was yesterday, but I'm like, hell no. Lloyd, I like this, dog. That shit, crazy as hell. All right, coughing like that. All right, man. Kurt Lomas in the house, man. Always the good one, but a bad for another. But man, at the end of the day, man, you just got to understand. There's got to be some concessions, man. You got to have some concessions. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm hearing more and more people talking crazy about Clint Kubiak. Now all of a sudden he's overrated. Now all of a sudden he was carried by the defense. Now all of a sudden, man, he didn't deserve the job. All of a sudden now we're gonna be dusted and disgusted, and we're gonna be in shambles and all. I'm just hearing all kinds of crazy shit. I'm like, how come all of a sudden when people start coming this way, their whole pedigree, their whole their resume is being dismantled because they took the Raider job. If they would have went anywhere else, they still would have been the media darlings. But due to the fact they with us, now Mendoza is not going to play well. Now this, now that. I'm just like, you know what, man? It's good to be a Raider, bro. It means everything is normal. That means everything is normal, bro. Don't try to make me think I'm dreaming you guys saying nice stuff about me and mine. That hate means everything is, I'm awake. This is not a drill. This is real life. Okay? I'm appreciating it. All right, Flex Money, what's going on, Flex? What's happening? What's up, P? What's up, Mom? Is Mom here? Is Mom listening? What's up, Mom? Okay, what's going on? Pipperton in the house. What's going on? All right, man. What's happening? All right, man. Wheat Supreme says Schwartz. Yeah, I couldn't think of that band name. They all named Jim. They all named Mike. Mike Mick this, McDaniels, MacArthur. I'm just too many Micks, man. Damn. Can't y'all come up with some regular names, bro? Some different names. Yeah, everybody's name similar in the same sport. Good gracious. I can't remember all these dudes' names, bro. All right, man. Okay, man. Straight up, man. Wheat. Okay, what's happening? All right. Jose Torres in the house. What's going on, big dog? All right, man. Okay. Patrice chopping it up. Dan Lopez, one of my 49er friends, talking about Crosby going over there. I'm like, man, shut up. It ain't happening. Keep dreaming. Tracy, man, my boy Tracy, man, Cowboy fan, man. We've known each other, man. We played little league football together, man, when we was like 6 or 7 years old. Big time Cowboy fan. He's on my Facebook feed today, talking about, yo, man, we'll give you a first and a second for Max. I'm like, man, that's exactly why you ain't getting them, because you're way off. And he was just trying to put pictures up. We laughing. He put up a picture of Max, how they colored your uniform into the Cowboys and all of that, man. I'm like, man, you guys. I said, you need to be going after Nick Bosa, man. He goes, that's all we going to give you, man. We only want to give you a first and a second, man, and we can have them, man. Like, we can have them. I'm like, nah, dog, you way off. You ain't even close. I mean, come on, bruh. So you're going to hear all of that. You should be happy. Like I was saying last night, if you missed yesterday's live, man, that live was very good, bro. I listened back to it today. Very good live, dog. Even if you heard it already, listen to it again. All right, because I was definitely cooking with kerosene last night on that live. With that said, man, you gotta not get offended no more, bro. You gotta appreciate that every team in the National Football League would give their left pelota to get Max. They just not gonna give you nothing for them. That's the key. They don't want to offer you nothing for them. They just want them. Why do they want them, dog? Like Max said out of his own mouth. Because, man, it's a testament to how I play. It's a testament to my work. It's a testament to how I have performed. You got one. It's without question. There is no doubt now. I remember talking to my 49er homies, and they swore on their life Nick Bosa was miles ahead of Max Crosby. Miles. Not now. Max Crosby is without question a top 10 player in the National Football League, bro. He has to be. As much as everybody's going crazy. That's crazy, bro. That's like the damn homecoming queen who has a boyfriend, and the boyfriend is the damn prom king, and everyone's still talking about, oh man, I'm gonna ask her out too. And I'm like, no, she got a man. Oh well, man, shoot, man, I'm gonna offer her, man, Ruth Chris. Oh man, I'm gonna take her over there and get her a double at In-N-Out Burger. Oh well, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go get her a bucket of fried chicken. Or what are you gonna do? Oh well, I'm gonna do, man, is I'm gonna go. Come on, man. I think I'm gonna take her to the vegetarian spot, man. Do something different. And I'm looking at all these people talking about what they gonna do, and you ain't even in the running, bro. But that's what they're doing. They're trying to convince themselves they have a chance. So that's why they're telling you all of this. Yo, man, why don't you give us? We'll give you. You're not in no position to even call a shot where you live at. If you walked in the door with me and say, hey, man, we're gonna go watch the game at my house, bro. Your girl be like, what? What are you doing here? Did you tell me? You can't even bring a guest over to your own apartment, bro. Your little 1-bedroom apartment. You can't even bring nobody over without asking your girl if it's okay. So how the hell are you going to say, well, we'll give you, you can't give us anything, bro. You don't even call a shot. Like I said before, you can't even get on the phone until after 7 p.m. because your grandmother said, man, you're burning up all the minutes. Like, you don't even have your own phone plan. How are you going to make a deal for what you're going to do for us? Like, we're not listening to anything you guys are talking about. Okay? You got to be honest with these dudes. You got to let them know they ain't got nothing popping. They see, that's the difference. The difference between me and a lot of people is that my people that I deal with, they already know that they're going to get the business from me, bro. They ain't going to be no, and then people who don't know it, they take offense. And then that's just our relationship from that point. You don't get to say something crazy to me and I don't get to say something crazy back. But my people, they already know they're getting a sarcastic response already. They know it. Okay? You need to let them know they foolish for what. Like, what? Man, you're over there eating a damn mayonnaise sandwich, bruh. Don't you need to be, because that's the kind of stuff I would do. Oh, man, why don't you let us have Max Crosby? Y'all wasting his career, bro. Hey, man, is that an ice sandwich, bruh? Is that a piece of bread, 2 pieces of bread and a damn sliver of ice? Like, what are you talking about? Like, based on the lunch you're eating right now, you don't need to be worried about Max Crosby. You need to be worried about why your sandwich looks like it's been ran over by a semi truck. That's the kind of stuff I'd say, and everybody fall out laughing. I was like, don't talk to me about that, man. You need to be concerned about that damn runny ketchup bottle right there, bro. That you're pouring that stuff on. That ketchup look like it's been there for about 2 years. It's brown on the top, bro. Like, that's the kind of stuff I do. I just clown you. Like, why am I going to discuss anything with you, bro? Okay? Your legs are ashy to be damned. You need to get some lotion before you talk about anything. That's the kind of person I am. I always was like that. Okay? So what I'm trying to tell you is you're going to get offers, but if you're fielding them and you're really trying to negotiate with these guys, you need to let them know, man, like, dude, you need to be concerned about your guy. For any 49er talking about bringing in Max Crosby, you can't even keep Nick Bosa healthy. Let me help you guys out with things. This is what you should have said. You should have said, oh, bring Max over there so he can be laid up next to Fred Warner and next up to Nick Bosa. That's what I would have said. Then they would have, see, them shut up. You can't keep your own guy healthy. I don't think that's going to happen. See, I'm just trying to help you guys out. Okay? All right, you hear me, Dan? Don't let these guys come over there and talk to you like that, bro. They're talking to you like you the help and shit. No, you're not the help. All right? Patrice, what's going on, man? What's happening? Bill Holloway. All right, Jay Marion, salute to the nation. What's going on, Jay Measy? All right, man, what's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Okay? Bill's at work getting the money. Bill said Rob worked closely with PG. Absolutely. Like I said before, anybody that you know, members of the nation that's still kind of in doubt about everything, why are they trying to keep some continuity? Because Clint Kubiak really wants Max Crosby. I told you guys, why would Kubiak come in knowing that he's being handcuffed? I'm not gonna have the opportunity to coach the best player on the team. Why would I want to take this job when my defense is I only have one piece, and you're gonna take that away? Now I have 11. Now I have 11 people that can't do shit. At least now I have 10 that can't do shit. Now I'm gonna have 11? Nah. I don't think that that's a good marketing technique to land a coach. All right, straight up. Okay. All right, man. Let's get these likes up, y'all, man. Let's see if we can get to 60. Raider 07 said, Gino needs to go. The problem with Gino, man, is that you pay Gino a 2-year deal. Keep acting like you didn't money. You got this guy under contract. This is what happens when you do the wrong thing, bro. You married the wrong person, bro. Man, let's not even do that. Mary is foreign to a lot of y'all. Let me say it in terms you're gonna really understand. You got the wrong person pregnant, bro. That's your baby mama, dog. We don't care that you was drunk. It doesn't matter if you was drunk. Doesn't matter if you was high. Doesn't matter, man. You don't remember. What matters is that the DNA said that you are 99% the father of this baby, and now you have to deal with her. That's it. Okay? You signed Gino for 2 years. It's only been 1. What are you gonna do? Gino's getting a guaranteed $18 million per. If you cut him, he's still getting $18 million. You might want to trade him, but you stuck with him because you never should have signed him in the first place. But you got to blame TB12 for that, because he was the puppet master behind the scenes that picked him over the guy who just won the Super Bowl in Sam Darnold. That's it. That's what happens, man, when you let people run shit that shouldn't be running it. All right. Reese says, are you still going to the draft? As of now, man, it doesn't look like I'm going to the draft at this moment. Anything can happen, though. But as of now, no, because I have some alternative things that I'm thinking about doing, that I could float that money into that. I'm thinking about doing something bigger than that. I got a bigger plan. So we'll see. I mean, you never know. Okay. All right. Okay, straight up. It's just a coincidence when Gino left the Seahawks, win the number pick, and we get the number 1 pick. I don't think it's a coincidence at all. I think that that's the way the Shield laid it out. It's our turn, bruh. You can't just sit around and just think that it's going to last forever, man. Good times don't last forever. Bad times don't last forever. Sometimes your number comes up, bro. Okay? Sometimes you won the daily sandwich, bruh. You go into the sandwich shop every time, bro, and you put your little thing in, and then you come in one day and they tell you, hey, you won a free Subway sandwich, bruh. Hey, I won? Yeah. Okay, you ain't going to win no time soon, but you better go ahead and order you what you order because you won today. So it's our turn to win. We've been losing all this time, and now it's our turn. Let's not blow it. Okay? You don't win a free Subway sandwich and then ask for a damn peanut butter and jelly sandwich, bro. I mean, that's dumb. You better go get you as much meat as possible. Put some extra salami, ham, all that shit on it, bro. Oh yeah, put some more, some more. Oh yeah, cheese. Oh yeah, some more meat. You better do all of that, dog, because you ain't winning no time soon again. All right, go all the way. McCoy and Clint coached together in Denver under Greg, and McCoy played under Gary. There you go, man. That's a family connection. Okay, family connection right there, and that's under the Mike Shanahan coaching tree, which includes Kyle, you know, uh, and also Kubiak's brother is also under works for the 49ers as well. I think he's a quarterbacks coach or whatever. His younger brother also works under the Kyle Shanahan as well. So all that whole Shanahan coaching tree and situation is all being pushed this way. Okay, Paul Olsen, first matter of business by Gino. Hey man, like I said before, man, you guys are going to have to figure out how that happens. Okay, don't let's not act like Gino ain't ready to go. Gino would love to take his 18 million, but we need that 18 million for something else. What we need to do is we need to find somebody that wants to buy a Geno Smith. I mean, who wants to buy a whole Geno Smith, man? Come get this cat so we don't have to pay him the 18 million so we can use that for something else. Okay, that's the point. All right, Kenny Two Gloves, get ready to hand that in the 15 over. Is Kenny Two Gloves still on the roster? I thought he had a 1-year deal. Is Kenny Two Gloves still a member of the Raiders? I thought that he was only a 1-year rental. I could be wrong. Somebody please look that up. Niner Invader, man, talking to Dan. Look, we ain't getting Max too expensive. Max stand put. I agree. Gilbert, what's going on? Okay. Tom Brady dragging his feet. I don't know. I can't call it, man. I haven't heard anything from TB12 because that's the way TB12 likes it. TB12 wants to make everybody think he don't have anything to do with nothing, only for us to find out that he had everything to do with everything. Okay. Like I said, man, somebody's looking like the Wizard of Oz in front, and then when you go around the back, you see Tom Brady moving levers and shit behind the curtain. That's what a lot of people have been saying. That's what that ESPN hit piece said that we covered last month. All right. Gilbert says salute to everybody. Sean Harvey, what's going on, big dog? Said we loved him in Philly. Ronald Brooks, Derek Spivey, Shaq. Do you think we will make any kind of splash within the next 2 or 3 years? I definitely do. I definitely do, man. I think within the next couple of years we're going to be a perennial playoff team. We will be in the playoffs. I think that our playoff drought is going to come to an end. Okay? I think we're going to definitely win a playoff game. I think everything goes where it's supposed to. We can win a playoff game this upcoming season. All right? I definitely think that we're going to have an opportunity to do what we do. All right? A lot of things happen in the season. Nobody predicted that Seattle was going to win the Super Bowl. But things have a way of playing out. Okay? But I think that we definitely are closer than we have been in recent years. All right? Bill said, you need a hunting blind to put out there, warm and dry portable lounge. Wife is getting ready to buy all kinds. She's talking about she done measured it out. I saw a wife come out here, dog. She done measured up with the damn, one of them big ass Stanley, y'all workers, y'all know y'all work, y'all blue collar, when the big ass Stanley, ruler things, whatever that's called. They pull that shit out. She's measuring. I was like, what are you doing? She's like, I'm about to try to get this furniture. So understand it's about to be barbecue chicken out here very soon. Okay? Very soon. That's what she wanted to do. I'm like, hey, do you, man. She knows I'm out here. Okay, Chunker. All right, man. It's King Ed. What's good, brother? What's happening, man? Marcus Guillaume. It's all good, Marcus. We out here chilling. All right? We out here hanging out. All right, man. She said she's watching No Good Deed with Taraji. Oh yeah, the wife is definitely a Taraji fan. She's probably already saw it or she's gonna see it. Okay. All right, man. King Ed, thank God the Raiders are keeping 98 Mad Max. Let's get them some real dogs to keep them on that defense. Well, man, you know what I'm saying? Like my father always says, man, don't count the money till the bank clears. Okay. They ain't cleared the bank yet. We need to pay that man. We need to give him his extension. and extend him and give him some money, then I'll feel a lot better about it. Okay? Um, ain't no keeping Max until you pay him. All right? Okay, man. Unfiltered Nation and fam, man. All right, man. The one in the house. What's up, dog? How's is it my boy, the realist? Appreciate that, dog. Just out here just doing what I do best. Okay. All right, man. System Deck, man, in the Daytona. He said they on Daytona 500. Facts. McCoy played for the Oakland Raiders for 2 years. That's dope. It's dope, man. Okay, so so I didn't know that. I didn't know that McCoy played for the Raiders. I had no idea. I don't remember him at all. So he obviously was somebody who didn't break the field unless it was on some special teams or some shit. Okay. All right, man. Marcus Guillaume. That's why we here. We are Raiders till we die. I mean, that's, hey, man. It's it is what it is. It's like the mafia, man. You can't get out. Okay. All right, man. System Deck says truth, man. King Ed, can we trade our baby mama? Hey, man. That's why I made sure I didn't have one, bro. That's why, man. All my boys, all good fathers, and they all, pretty much all of them. Maybe let me see. One, two. See, out of my closest boys, 1, 2. Who else who ain't got a baby mama? Shit, that's pretty much it. The rest of them, man. See, my let me see. My four, let me see. My four closest friends, I think they got 15 kids and 9 baby mamas out of all of them, and one of them has 5 baby mamas. I was with them. I was hanging out. I was there when they were meeting them. I was doing my thing. The difference was I was walking away clean. I'm walking away clean. Ain't gonna be no nope, out the door. Nah, hey man, you better hurry up and have one, bro. Nah. We boys love y'all, man, but y'all do y'all. I don't like court. I don't like custody hearings. I don't like crazy baby mama shit. I don't like windows being busted. I don't like sugar being put in gas tanks. I don't like tires being slashed. I don't like none of that. I've seen it all, bro. I've seen the arrested when the guy didn't do nothing. I've seen them showing up the houses. I've seen it all, bro. And the difference is it wasn't me on some shaggy shit. So, nope. Nope. I got one. I had a ceremony first, had a wedding, had all of that. Then him. I don't do baby mamas, dog. That's for my boys to do. Okay. Salute to them, but damn. Okay. Not all of them were bad, but some of them. All you had to do is have one bad one. One bad one to ruin it all. All right, man. Wu-Tang Clan. What do you want to do? You drafted for our second pick, Shaq. Gotta wait and see how the cards fall. Marcus Allen said it. Charles Woodson said it. Howie Long said it. Offensive line. I've said it. Without an offensive line, everything that you're talking about, you could forget. Every dream you have, every grassy knoll you thinking of, or every beach down in Barbados with a shooby dooby with a short thong and a whole lot of chickage, all that shit, smoking a Cuban, all that shit you're thinking about, driving that damn 70 Chevelle or whatever it is you like to do, does not happen without a line, bro. That line has to be addressed, man. You do not want Fernando Mendoza, man, to have a torn labrum. You don't want him to have a rotator cuff injury. You don't want him getting hit like Gino and everybody else got hit. You had the worst offensive line in football. The Raiders led the NFL in sacks, not sacking somebody, but getting sacked. 63 sacks. You don't want Mendoza taking those hits that Gino was taking. I'm just being honest. So we need to draft. We need to draft the line. We need to work on the secondary, and we need the free agents, and we need to get this shit cracking. But that line, bro, either we're going to pay for it or draft it. So, and we need everybody healthy. Colton Miller can't be playing 3 games. JPJ can't be playing 4 games. Okay, we need these dudes to be healthy. I hope their off-season program, I don't know what they're doing in the off-season, but whatever they're doing, they need to get a nutritionist. They need to get themselves some kind of other training or something, bro, to keep them healthy, bro. So I say line, bro. Without a line, all our dreams go out the window. All right, man. What's going on? Justin Saw in the building. All right, man. What's going on, bro? What's happening? Salute to all you goony goo-goos. All right, man. Let's get these likes up. All right, 68. Let's get to 70, y'all. Okay? Let's keep it moving. All right, man. Said nobody don't want Eugene. That's not the point. The point is we need to get that salary off of our books, bro. Okay? That's 18 million against the cap for somebody who's getting it. We need to get somebody to come over here and get that money. Come on, get this guy, bro. I mean, I can't even think of somebody that just take him. I'm going through the league right now, bro. Who would just take him? Nobody. I mean, even the Jets who need a quarterback, he got drafted by the Jets. They're not taking him back, bro. Even the Jets ain't that desperate enough to go grab a Eugene Smith, bro. Like, we might be stuck with the brother, bro. Okay, dusty braids and all. We might be stuck with him, man. It is what it is. You shouldn't have never paid that man. All right. Okay, straight up. All right, man. Bringing in another Charger. It doesn't matter at this point, bro. You are the last. You're always the last to do something. Who else is left? You don't get the beggars can't be choosers. You don't get to say, oh, it's a Charger. You're the last team that don't have your shit together. You waited all the way to the final game to get a coach. The Super Bowl just ended. You just hired your coach 2 days ago. What do you think's gonna happen? You got to get an assistant to help the rookie coach. You got to get an OC, DC, STC. You ain't ready to. What are you complaining for, bro? You better be happy you got Mike McCoy. You better be lucky you got him. You don't get to walk around here saying another Charger when you've been waiting until the last second to do something, dog. You got to pull a rabbit out. You got no choice. This is how it is every year. Every year, we're the last to do something. When you drag your feet, your shoes get wore down. Stop dragging your feet and get shit popping. Stop having a change and get a coach. If you would have had a coach that you would have kept, you wouldn't have had to do this. You would have been hitting the ground running. But no, you wanted to clean house again. So every time you clean house, it takes time to clean it. Can't get mad about McCarthy, bro. All right. Marcus Guillaume, first order of business, getting our line stacked up. That should be in good shape. Both lines, the trenches. We need the D line taken care of, and we need the O line taken care of. Those are number one. O line first, D line second. Then you can talk about everything else. Okay. All right. Okay, straight up. I'm guessing it was a Kubiak move bringing this guy McCoy, or was it a TB12 move? I think it was both. Like I said before, you guys keep forgetting that Clint Kubiak is a rookie head coach. He's never been a head coach in his life. Who's going to tell him how to be a coach? Who's going to teach him what to do? Come on, bro. You got to have somebody who has expertise to show you the ropes. He's an assistant. That's all he is. He's an assistant to Kubiak. He doesn't even have to, be involved with scheme. He's not the offensive coordinator. He is the assistant to help Kubiak be a coach. He's never been a coach before. Somebody got to show him what to do. Okay? Somebody has to be the apprentice. Okay? And somebody has to be the person who is, the trainer. That's what it is, bro. You don't go to a job and somebody don't tell you what to do, man. They just throw you in there and say, okay, man, get to work. Well, what do? I don't even know how to log on. Somebody got to come over and show you how to log on, how to do your time card, where to park at, where to this, that, and the other, all this stuff. Who you think does that? That's what happens, bro. You're at the mercy of your own decisions and your own slow feet. Okay? All right, yeah, it is what it is. That's who you picked up. You have Kenny Pickett. You have all these people you picked up. What's going on, Crown? What's happening? Okay? All right, man. Okay? All right, man. I'm not fielding any more Max questions. I'm not even reading no Max shit. I'm done talking about that. You guys are talking to yourselves at this point. Okay? Wayne Thompson says none of it matters if we don't get an O-line. Game of inches. Yeah, man. Game of inches, man. In the game of, it's a game of the fight that's between on the line of scrimmage. That line of scrimmage controls everything. Okay, both sides. All right, got to do something. Protection of that QB. Something else I need to address during the draft is really a good backup quarterback. Um, I think we still got AOC still under contract. Um, so I know that AOC still under contract, but like I said before, man, we don't know what's going to happen at this point. Um, like I said, man, I'm going to be very curious to see how all this plays out. That damn 53. When we get the 53 man roster, I'm going to be very curious to see how it played out because right now, bro, we don't have 24 free agents right now, bro. Not looking good. All right. Yeah, I see what you said, Patrice. Crescent, what's going on? Raiders are on their way back to being relevant, I hope. I think so. I think it's a good start. Of course, I'm not, I'm never gonna go out on a limb, but I'm willing to think that we're gonna look a lot different. I just think that we're gonna look a lot different, bro. Okay, I just think so. Now I just said I started fatherhood, man, late too. I'm 53 with a 7-year-old son. Hey, dog. Hey, man. I did it my way, bro. I was on some Frank Sinatra, bro. We did it our way. We did it our way, bro. I did it my way, straight up. I didn't let nobody pressure me into doing nothing. I don't do pressure. You don't get to force me into anything. I've been told some crazy shit, crazy shit by females, bro. Crazy shit. I'm just like, none of that's working, bro, at all. It's not gonna work. Okay. What are we doing? I even had one of my exes tell me. Man. She at the time we weren't exes, but we had just started dating. Her baby daddy proposed to her because he was worried about me, and she was like, he proposed to me and tried to give me a ring. What do you think? I just like this. I think you should take that offer. I really think that you should do that. Y'all got a kid. I gave her all the good reasons. You guys got a kid together. The family approves. I think that y'all, eventually y'all gonna get back together. She was like, I can't believe you said that. I said, I'm just being honest with you. I'm just think it's a good deal. I was like, I think that shit's a good deal. I told her that. No, she said, no, I'm going to stay with you. I was like, all right. I just like this. 10, 9, 8. I was just counting it down. I'm like, I'm not getting myself caught up. I already know that he's going to start applying that full court press, which is what he did. Went to the family, started smoozing with the mama and the daddy and the sisters and got all of them. And then they just started pressuring her. Y'all need to be a family. And, he's a good guy, talking about me. He's a good guy from a good family, but this is his father and he's ready to turn. And we believe that he's going to do. And we were doing all of that, bro. All of that. And you know what I was doing? Any moment now, bro, I'm going to get the ultimatum. That's all I was waiting for, bro. And if you think I was old, I wasn't. I was young, bro. I was young, okay, in my prime. I'm like, it won't be long before I'm back outside, bro. It won't be long. And guess what? I got the ultimatum, dog. Like, what are we gonna do? What is your intentions? Are you gonna do this, that? Bubba came up with this big ass list. You know what I did? Okay. All right, I holla. Click. Guess what happened? They're married right now. They're married right now. But guess what? I heard from everybody else that she was regretting not staying with your boy. But it doesn't matter, does it? Because I'm good. I don't negotiate with terrorists, bruh. I don't know how y'all do the baby mama shit, but I don't negotiate with terrorists. Do not terrorize me. I will leave. Okay, straight up. All right. Okay. Raiders are on their way back. Yes, I agree. He said the Raiders should hire Jeff Stoutland. Okay, well, we'll see. All right, man. King Ed, I got on the phone with Green Bay Packers and try to work out a trade for Malik Willis. You guys are really on Malik Willis, bro. What you guys got to understand, here's what you guys got to understand. All right? Instead of you guys talking about who you want for your reasons, why don't you look at Clint Kubiak's offense and look at who won the Super Bowl to figure out what kind of quarterback fits his system? You guys are talking about all these athletic quarterbacks running around, being mobile. I saw Sam Darnold in the pocket, moving around, throwing the ball down the field. I didn't see him running. I didn't see him doing any of that. Why do you want a quarterback who can't stay in the pocket and throw the football? Why? I didn't see RPO. Did you see run pass option? I didn't. I didn't see Sam Darnold do a RPO in the Super Bowl, period. I saw him doing play action. I saw him doing, single gun. I saw him empty formation, one back sets. That's it. I didn't see anything that a Malik Willis could do on my team with that guy being an OC. Being his offense coming in. That's what you guys got to stop doing. Stop looking at the best athletes. Stop looking at who you'd like to see be a Raider and start looking at who's best for the system. You need to be a system quarterback to be on this team. If they don't fit the system, you're wasting your time. Malik Willis does not look like Sam Darnold, does he? But we saw Sam Darnold cooking, didn't we? That's what you need to understand. You need to know who Clint Kubiak is, you guys. I'm really trying to save you. Clint Kubiak is a run-first offensive genius. He's going to run the football more than he's going to pass the football. Who won the MVP? Who was the first running back in 20 years to win the MVP? Kenneth Walker. Why? Because he ran the shit out of the football. So what do we need a RPO quarterback for? We need a quarterback like Mendoza who's going to be able to make the throws and be able to get us some yards when it's needed. Stop bringing up these guys. Just being honest with you. Okay? Trying to help you guys. All right? Patrice Willis. Miss Patrice. Okay? Let's get behind this regime. No negativity. That ain't gonna happen, Bill. You already know that ain't gonna happen. Okay. All right. What time the Lakers come on at 7? I don't know who's gonna be playing tonight, man. Okay. Raider God. OG, what do you think about the hiring of the coach? I just told you, man. He needs to have somebody to walk him through the jungle with a pork chop jacket. Mike McCoy knows the AFC West. He was a coach in the AFC West for 2 years. He knows the terrain. He's going to help the kid not fall into the abyss. He's going to make sure the kid doesn't fall into a manhole. He's going to make hey kid, look. What's that? Landmine right there. Landmine. Oh, damn. Yeah, man, you got to be careful, dog. This AFC West, man, they got landmines everywhere. You got to have somebody, you have to have a guide, bruh. You have to have a guide to guide you through the jungle of the AFC West. The kid don't know what he doing, bruh. He ain't never had to do that before in his life. He ain't never been in front. He's always been 2 or 3 people behind. He ain't had to lead the whole squad, the whole platoon and shit. This dude has to be George Washington. He has to get on the damn pony and ride in front of everybody. He has to lead. He has to be Alexander the Great. He has to be, Napoleon. He has to be in front, bruh. What do you mean? Okay, he ain't never did that in his life. He don't know the terrain. He don't know what to do. He just knows, this is my offense. This is what I want to run. Okay, well, this is what we need to do to put that in perspective. We need to do this. And, coach, what are we going to do about the defense? Huh? Has he ever been responsible for the defense? No. but he's responsible for it now. Hey, coach, what are we gonna do about special teams, man? Dylan Lobby is fumbling footballs all everywhere. What are we gonna do? Has he ever dealt with special teams? No. Has he ever dealt with the kickers? Oh man, Daniel Carson got a chipped toenail. What are we gonna do? What do you want to do? He has to think about everything now, bro. But for everybody that was trying to get on Antonio Pierce, oh man, he clock management. He doesn't know. Oh, blah blah blah. Every coach that comes into the league as a rookie doesn't have that. You got to have a viable person that knows what the hell they're doing. But like I said before, we understood what happened to Antonio Pierce. But when you see your boy Clint Kubiak struggling, I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to hear no bullshit. Okay? Because it's the same thing. He's a rookie coach with a rookie quarterback, with a second-year running back and a third-year tight end, with a first ballot Hall of Famer that's being told you're on the trade, everybody's trading for you when your team is saying you're not. I mean, you got a lot of problems, homie. You got a lot of problems. You better try to figure this shit out. This ain't Club Med, man. Sipping Mai Tais and shit. This is National Football League. All right? So I think you got to do what we got to do. Okay? Should I take a ham sandwich over Gino? I mean, anybody would. I don't even eat ham sandwiches. I'd take one and give it to you. All right, trenches first. Nick Rhodes. Okay, clean beans. All the players we let go. All right, man, you already know what it is. Larry Ramirez with the 1999 Dodo, man. What's going on? 3-time Super Bowl champion. What up, big dog? Another good live, fellow three-ringer. Yeah, pimping. Yeah, man, I did hit you back on IG, bro. You got my message on IG. But yesterday's live, I was cooking yesterday, bro. I was cooking, absolutely cooking. Thanks for that dono, dog. Always, big dog. Yeah, Block Paul said, I feel like the D-line and O-line are going to be different. I mean, you got no choice, man. You do not have an excuse to not address the line. You do not have an excuse, Raider fan. You have the number one pick of the draft, and you're getting ready to draft the Heisman Trophy winning AP Player of the Year, National Championship game MVP as your quarterback, and you're going to let Dylan Parham, a walking pre-snap penalty, and a guy who just gives it up like a hooker in church for a couple of dollars, hit your quarterback over and over and over and over and over again. I don't think you're going to like that. You don't want to see Fernando Mendoza, man, with one of them flatbeds. Trying to tell you, bruh. Trying to tell you why you think Gino was just throwing the ball. He like, Gino killing that shit. He go, Gino's not even trying. Gino's like, man, I ain't getting hurt. You crazy as hell. As soon as I touch the ball, there's 10 people back here. I said 10. They're just sitting in the house. Hey, man, don't even worry about trying to guard anybody, man. By the time he touches the ball, we're going to be sacking the shit out of him, dog. Just send everybody, bro. Okay? We're not even going to have a single high in the back. Nah, we're sending everybody. Let's put everybody on the line. This line can't stop nothing, bro. Okay? Geno Smith throwing that shit to the cheerleaders. Sandy. Throwing the ball to Sandy and shit. Okay? All right? So, like I said before, man, you ain't got no excuse, Raider fan, man. I don't want to hear no bullshit. Okay? Gotta try to figure that shit out, bro. Try to help you guys. All right? Gotta do something about that line, dog. That line boo-boo. Okay? Boo-boo kitty. All right. King Ed said, I respect the fact that Coach Kubiak is humble enough to admit that he needs to have someone that's called a game on the staff. Well, man, it's not even humble. It's just, it's standard fare, bro. You got a rookie coach. You got to have a licensed assistant, bro. It is what it is. Okay. When you took your driver's test, well, if you have a driver's license, 'cause a lot of y'all don't got no driver's license shit. And if you did have one, it's revoked. But with that being said, you got to have somebody that's in the car with you, man, to do the test, man. You got to see if you're capable of being a driver, bro. You person got the damn clipboard and shit. And they driving and ran through the damn crosswalk. Well, there was nobody there. Doesn't matter. You're supposed to stop. That's one demerit. Like, somebody got to tell you what you're doing. You don't get the freestyle being a coach in the National Football League, bro. He doesn't get to walk out there and just freestyle it. Or what we doing, coach? All right, man. Well, why don't y'all go over there, man? Kick some field goals over there, man. You guys do some tackling drills. No, he has to come in with organization. He has to. They're veterans, man. These guys are going to be looking at him, dog. They're going to be looking at him like, let's see what he got first day of practice. He got to know what to do. First day of practice, he got to know what to do. How's he going to do that when he ain't never done it before? They're going to show him how to run a team. That's what McCoy's there for, to help him run a team. He has no clue how to run a team. He knows how to be an OC, but he don't know how to be a head coach. That's what McCoy's for. That's why. And I don't have a problem with it. It could be anybody, bro. Anybody's better than nobody. All right. Bill said trending upwards. I agree. Derek spied me. Compton High can use Geno. I mean, I don't know, man. Maybe Centennial High, but like I'm trying to be honest, but down there, bro, as much as he does down there, I don't think Centennial, I don't think Dominguez High, I don't think Compton, none of them. He get ran out, bro. He get ran out straight up. I don't think that's going to work, bro. I don't think that's going to work. Okay. He can't even come over here to Dorsey. Dorsey up the street, up in Crenshaw High, any of that. Morningside. He can't go to none of them schools. He ain't gonna make it. Okay. Long Beach, Jordan. Long Beach Jordan needs you. Mean Long Beach Poly needs Geno. Shit, I don't know about that either, man. Long Beach Poly ain't no joke either. Okay. King Ed, there's a difference between calling plays and calling a game. Having an assistant and head coach crib means a lot of sense. I mean, you have to do it. Okay. Any good line free agents worth checking out? A bunch of them. Dog. But they're gonna cost. Linemen, man, they cost, man. So, I mean, there's a bunch of cats out there, dog, that you can look at. I even seen Jermaine Illuminor. I'm like, man, we had him already, but I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, if you're a good offensive lineman, you typically have a job. If you're a good O-lineman, I think you already have a job already. That's why you drafting your O-line is critical. Okay? Why you think the Chargers drafted Joe Alt third in the draft? Okay, even though he's been injury prone and been hurt, but the idea was to protect Justin Herbert. They took their first round pick and drafted an old lineman. Okay, so something to think about. All right, Patrice, because God forbid something had to Mendoza. Geno ain't it. Geno ain't it. Clint had DC and New Orleans. That's another thing. That's another thing that's being brought up. I finally saw a clip of Derek Carr and David Carr, and he answered the question straight up. Can he see himself unretiring? He said yes, for the right opportunity. Okay, so I saw that myself. I didn't hear that from somebody. I actually saw the clip. And he does. Clint Kubiak was the offensive coordinator in 2024 when Derek Carr was down in New Orleans. There's a relationship there. But unfortunately, there's a relationship that's named TB12 that doesn't like DC4. Okay, you're going to go with that, MF? I don't see it. I don't. I mean, it would be cool, but I don't see it. I don't see it. Okay. Tom Brady's definitely the type that's going to hold a grudge. All right. Geno damn sure don't know the system. I agree. Learn today the Saints still have DC's rights. For now. They have them now. But that doesn't mean after training camp, after June cuts. They won't. After June, they won't. Now they do, but June they won't. So when we get into OTAs and all of that, and they got those June where you can get rid of and cut, that's when Geno can be cut. That's when DC can be free. June. That's the date. Okay? So we'll see. All right, man. Larry, thanks for that dono. Mr. Raiders, what's going on? What's happening? Black Steel and Hour of Chaos. Okay. All right, man. With Long Beach Jordan, man, we don't want Geno. Like I said before, bro. Long Beach Jordan don't want him. Okay. Okay. I'll tell you this, man. Jordan High School and Watts don't want him either. Okay. They don't want him either. All right. Okay, let's get these likes up, man. Max, honest homie Raider for life. Yeah, I mean, he's made it clear, Eddie. He's made it clear. All right. He's not going to keep talking about it either. All right, man. Thanks for the dono, Larry. Appreciate it. Derek Spears' offensive line was like wet paper towel, letting the defense through. Then Gino running like a snitch at a gangster party. Okay, like I said before, bro. Hey, you better know whose party you at. Okay, like I said, man, you better try to figure out the exits, bro. Start hopping fences. Okay, be honest, man. Them homies show up, bro. You better start hopping fences quick. All right, straight up, man. Okay. All right, y'all, man. Shit, I ain't mad, man. The Lakers getting ready to come on, man. Shit. Uh, but yeah, at the end of the day, man, we got a new assistant coach, Mike McCoy. How do I feel about it? He's there to assist. He's not there unless Kubiak is using him also for his knowledge. I'm pretty sure he's not just there just to tell him what to do or walk him through the process. I think he definitely respects him as a coach, and I want that. I want somebody that's AFC rich, somebody who understands what it means for Bronco week, what it means for Chiefs week, what it means, and I know he understands that as well. But he just came from an NFC. You know, his last couple of gigs have been NFC. He was with the, of course, won the Super Bowl a couple of days ago, and then he was with the Saints. So he's in a different conference and in a different division. So he needs to understand how this shit works. So salute. Okay. All right, man. Azul said, "Have you watched Agent Zero Jr. at USC's cold?" I've seen the clips. I didn't get a chance to watch no games, but I got a bunch of USC games on here. But yeah, man, they're talking about that he could be, it's a little premature, but they're seeing a lot of Kobe in his game. They're saying that this was Kobe, and if Kobe would have went to Duke, this is what they would have been seeing. Not bad for a freshman and somebody that a few months ago, man, was in a life-threatening situation that didn't almost turn out good. So salute to what's his name, Arena, but what's his first name, man? Something with an A, man. Can't think of his name either, man. But it don't matter. Okay. Gilbert's son. Okay. So, all right, y'all. Love all y'all, man. Holla at y'all. Matt the Check and Filter.